Hi, Deadlock's here again, and today we're looking at these Russian handcuffs that came in this box, which apparently translates to this. Now, I'm actually re-recording this video because I was wrong about these handcuffs. I said that they were bad. Turns out terrible.
So, not
So,
bad, they're really, really bad.
Yeah, so I'm redoing the whole thing, but I'm not going to hide my mistake. This is what happened. I done my show and tell. I got to the escaping part, which I was planning on putting up the next day, and this is what I said at the beginning of the video. Hi, Deadlock's here again, and today we've got that massive challenge of escaping from these Russian handcuffs. I say massive challenge sarcastically, but now that I've said that, there's going to be a pig, isn't it? Right. I didn't actually have a good going over these cuffs before I started any of this. I just went through basically my going over it was the show and tell video beforehand. And mistakes happened because on the show and tell I did this. Try the other side. Ah, it's on the other side, that's why. Then when it came to the escape video, this happened.
Yep.
So I'm just going to go down the side of there and push against that double lock once I find it. This worked first time yesterday. Right, and you're going to see why that happened soon. But I'm just going to go through and do the quick show and tell. So they have a lot of slop in them. There is the possibility of that bow not swinging through properly. As you can see, the bow is a very interesting bowed out shape. It's very aptly named, and eagle-eyed of you will have already noticed the gaps between all of the bits of the body, which I think are worse on that one. And it's like, because it looks like the metal has been cut with some sort of metal shearing device rather than being cut properly, and hasn't been finished properly, and they're a bit rubbish. There's a non-standard key. They work very similar to most cuffs. You turn one way to deactivate the double lock and then the other way for the pull. It all feels rather clunky, but it works. The cool thing, and the thing that you've seen us taking advantage of before, is all the mechanism is open for the world to see underneath the bow. So you can actually just stick a pokey thing in and get to everything and manipulate everything. But because of all of that slop, I'm hoping that you can see this. My pokey thing here, I'm just going to point to, let's get some focus. Focus.
Behind it.
My hand is behind it. There we go. So that is the double locking bar. And I originally thought it was sitting at the front of the cuff. But it turns out it is never where you left it. So it can actually be sitting too far in the middle. They get it either side. It can be sitting at the front or the back. So to escape them, I'm going to have to try and get that into a place that I want it. While I was trying to figure this out, I was actually trying to poke it with a pokey thing, and this happened. So I've just been messing with these Russian cuffs here, and I was poking around trying to get that double lock through the lock body, and I got the pokey right through the lock body. It's actually sticking out of the double lock thing. I don't know if I broke them yet or not. Now, how I can get this all the way through the lock body and through that hole with the double lock there just shows how much slot there is. You can actually see the gap there. It is ridiculous that you can even do that. There's so much space for everything to go wrong in there. And just to top things off, that chain, kind of interesting looking, but you know that bind up the chain and snap the cuffs trick. It's actually going to be really easy on these because
Don't do it.
it's really easy to just do that and the bound up, and a good pull on there would snap them.
Break them. I'm not getting any more.
I'm not planning on breaking these.
You better not.
But yeah, because of my poor preparation, these did make me look a bit of a fool.
They didn't make you look a fool. You are a fool.
And on that horrific insult, I am going to make my way to the burn centre at the hospital. That's all from us. See you next time.
Bye.